If you have to work a lot with computers, it is important to master switching between apps. Of course, you can move between apps using the mouse or trackpad, but that is a slow process. Also, moving back and forth between keyboard and mouse can hamper your productivity, especially on tasks requiring deep concentration. You can use Mission Control on your Mac to save a lot of time in the long run. It also helps you to have a smooth workflow with your apps. Mission Control looks like this. You can see all your open apps in a bird's eye view. You can press Escape to get back to the app you were using, or you can select a different app and take that to the front. There are several ways to open the Mission Control. I will go to the keyboard viewer and will show you the icon. You will see the Mission Control symbol on the F3 key. I use F1 to F12 as default keys, so I have to press Fn to see the symbols. Now you can see the symbol for the Mission Control, and if I click it, I am on the Mission Control screen. I will press Escape to exit. So you have to press either Fn plus F3 or only F3, based on how you have configured your keyboard. You can check your keyboard configuration from System Preference. If this option is checked, you must hold Fn for the symbols like Mission Control to work. If you see this option unchecked, you would not have to hold the Fn key for the Mission Control. Another keyboard shortcut to get the Mission Control is the Control key and up arrow. There is also a nice gesture to bring the Mission Control. Swipe up with 3 fingers, and you will get the Mission Control screen. You can see visually which gestures have which feature on your Mac. Later, I will show you where to find this. Let's continue to learn how Mission Control can make you an app switching ninja. On the top of Mission Control, you will see your desktops. You can have multiple desktops, and you can place separate apps on separate desktops. Add as many desktops as you need. You can cross out the desktops you do not need. I will keep 3 desktops as that will be good enough to demonstrate the use case. Drag the apps to the desktops you wish to organize. So different desktops will have different apps and help you stay productive as switching becomes lots easier. I can now switch between the desktops using the Control left and right arrows. You can have different apps as a front app on different desktops. So when you switch to another desktop, you will see that app in front. I will now demonstrate how it helps with productivity when you do some concentrated work. Let's say you are doing some programming work. Instead of programming, it can be writing or can be any editing work. While working with that, you may need to see a doc in your browser. Usually, you would take your cursor all the way to the browser. Then you will get back to the editor again. This back and forth process using the mouse is relatively slow and ineffective. Instead, if you put the editing software on one desktop and the documentation on another, you can easily switch with Control left and right arrows. Working this way will save time in the long run, so give it a try. Sometimes you need to work with apps side by side. I will close the different desktops, and all the apps on those desktops will move to the default desktop. To put apps side by side, take an app to the front. For example, I want this browser to be on one side and the editing software on another side. Mouse over on the green circle, and you will get a couple of options. I will keep the browser on the left side. Choose the app you want on the right side, in my case, the code editor. These apps are now appearing side by side. If I tab through any of the apps, I will get that. But if I tab through one of the side-by-side apps, I will get the side-by-side screen. To exit from the side-by-side screen, go to Mission Control. A new entry for side-by-side is created, and it has a symbol on its top left. Desktop does not have such a symbol. Click on that symbol when you want to remove apps from the side-by-side screen. Now all the apps will be on their own. For the last part of this video, I will show some cool hand gestures using the trackpad. I will share this link in the description. But now, focus on Show Desktop and Launchpad gestures. For the Show Desktop gesture, you must put at least 4 fingers on the trackpad. If you make a gesture of moving your thumb away from other fingers, you will see a desktop. Once you are on the desktop, doing reverse will get you on the app. For the Launchpad, you have to start in the opposite direction. That means you must take your thumb close to other fingers, and the Launchpad can be seen. To see all the available gestures, go to System Preference and open the trackpad. On the More Gestures tab, you will see a demo of how different gestures work. You can become a keyboard ninja with the combination of trackpad gestures and keyboard shortcuts. You can take your mouse to action on the left and you will see how to make that gesture. I hope this video will help you to be efficient using the MacBook. Thanks for watching and see you next.